Now we're going to talk about auxiliary views. Auxiliary views are extra views that are put on a print in addition to your standard views to show true size and shape off of an angled surface. For instance, what you see right here, I'm going to first of all label what you already know. This view here shows the most detail, so we're going to call that the I got to come up here and grab my tool, sorry about that. We're going to, well, this crazy thing, my pencil's not seeming to work. Okay, must be the color. The color's on white. I apologize. Alright, now that we got it going, this here would be our front view. I'm going to put an F on it for front view. Right over here would be your right side view. There's your right side. Up here would be your top. I put a T on it for top. Now, what I would like you to see is we can see there's a hole right down through this angled surface. We can actually see that hole right here, but the thing is, we're actually catching the bottom of the hole right there and the top of a hole right there. That's not giving us the true size of that hole. The hole is kind of squished down because you're looking in at it and it's angled. The same thing with this. You actually see this surface right here. You see the top of this, that lines up with that. And then you see the bottom of this, and that lines up with that. So we really can't see true size and shape in this right side view or our top view. Now, when we get ready to dimension an object, we need to see the true size and shape. So in order to do that, we come off of the angled surface. We project straight up off of the angled surface. These are projection lines we got drawn in here. And we show what we call an auxiliary view. Now, there's a couple of types of auxiliary views. This is a full auxiliary view. That means it's showing the whole part. It's showing you the part all the way out to this edge and all the way out to this edge. So that would be a full auxiliary view. If you've got a full auxiliary view, you won't have this other view up here that's called the partial. It won't be there. They're just showing you the two different views. Do you always need a full auxiliary view? It takes up some extra space, doesn't really add to the detail of the drawing, so a lot of the times I do not use a full auxiliary view. A lot of the times I'll use a partial auxiliary view. The partial auxiliary view is right up here. And all we do is we take exactly what the angled surface is and put it in the auxiliary view. For instance, it starts right here, goes up, and I apologize for the crooked lines. I'm not very good at drawing on this thing. And this one here goes up to right there. Okay, now we have just the angled surface. That is what we call our partial auxiliary view. Now, sometimes we have an auxiliary view. For instance, if this thing had a chamfer on this angled surface or something, if you look on page 47, in your book, it will tell you about secondary auxiliary views. That is an angled surface coming off of an angled surface. You can see that in your drawing, and you'll see that right on page 47 and read about it in your reading. Now, for your homework, on page 48, there's a sketch. You can try to do that on your own if you want to. I'm not going to have you turn that in. I do want you to do D7 and answer all of your questions. Make sure you answer them exactly like what's in the reading on the print. If it asks you which view, you say view 3. Or view II, you write in just exactly like what's on the print. View II would be view 2, view 3 would be view III. So just write exactly like what's on the print. That way it'll make sure and pick up on the correct answer that you put in. If you have any questions, as usual, go ahead and shoot me an email and I'll try to get back with you.